SEEK program is designed to be a fun and engaging educational experience led by NSBE engineering students and technical professionals dedicated to pursuing professional excellence and giving back to the community. The SEEK program utilizes a hands-on design curriculum. Students work in teams, using their knowledge to solve problems and create products while discovering the underlying math and science principles involved in these processes. Each week, the students take on a new project, culminating with a presentation, design competition, and physical competitions that all parents are encouraged to attend. SEEK participants are exposed to STEM through hands-on engineering projects, exposed to collegiate STEM students, to the roles and responsibilities of engineers, and to minority images in STEM. NSBE has enjoyed great partnerships with various sponsors in the host cities throughout the nation. SEEK Detroit is grateful for the support of all of our sponsors, especially those from Ford and General Motors.
So SEEK, Summer Engineering Experience for Kids, is a program that is just devoted to bringing up the knowledge levels of our up-and-coming engineers, right? The young people in the community need an opportunity to learn about STEM activities, the basics of engineering fundamentals, the design process. They learn so much in such a short amount of time. They learn presentation skills. They learn what is a lever, what is a chassis, concepts and terms that on a day-to-day basis in their school, it's not offered to them. Engineering and overall STEM is not a course. You have math, you have English, you have language arts, you have reading, but you do not have STEM. And so SEEK is a way of bridging the gap between what is learned in school and what goes on as you get beyond school into the working world. So it's really important that we as a company are able to help to increase the knowledge and awareness to our young people in learning more about STEM.
I think the biggest thing is exposure. The kids having exposure to the STEM, the science, technical, math, all those different pieces that they can actually have that exposure and be able to grow and learn from it. Just looking at them as far as the collaboration, the teamwork, being able to encourage one another. I see some of the same things that go on in the corporate environment that basically can get that now in the 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. And basically once they get to high school and middle school, they can actually build upon that. They have a foundation to work with. Even the parents that's coming out, I look at, GM is about family, so basically the families that are coming here, it's like we have support in the community and we support different families.
Well, first off, I would like to say maybe like team building and inspiration. That's the biggest thing. And what I've said for the last couple of years have been want to change their mindset on just thinking that there's only one way out. So we always have people who do sports, art, music, industry. People of color are big in that deal. We're really big in changing the spectrum on entertainment and dress and style and fashion. But we're losing it on science, education, politics, even standing representation in the political side of the field. So changing their mindset and letting them know that that could be an avenue instead of the entertainment realm.
So I've actually been with SEEK for 2 years, so I've done 4 camps. This is my 4th one here at Detroit. And I love working with the kids because you realize how smart these kids are and how much they really do want to do something and pursue something. And having someone who looks like them, so when I tell them, yeah, I'm a chemical engineer, I'm an engineer, you can tell they're like, okay, so like if she can do it, I can do it too. And I think that's one of the most rewarding. Today I had like 4 or 5 kids who were like, I really do want to be an engineer, Miss Eunice. And that just to me it's wonderful because I love STEM and I just love getting them involved.
Well, this week I did physical competition, and for the last 2 weeks I did oral presentation and prototype, and I won both, so I was like on the street. And then every so often you have to get your confidence knocked down, that way you don't become like real cocky when you get older. Long story short, the best part is probably learning to be more confident throughout this program.
It would probably be learning the vocab words. Because you can kind of pick which one you would most likely want to talk about when you're presenting something.
Well, let me think about that. Now we learned a lot about mechanical engineering. Like we learn like what it is and how there all these different little things that also tie to it, and just learning how the motors of how it through circuits and how wheels are turned by axles, which given an amount of torque is just fun. And like Kennedy said, once I get to school, I'll have a head start.
Building the RCM and like comprehending how the controls and how like the building model is going to be.
In a nutshell, I just hope that they have the option to say, hey, I want to be an engineer. It wasn't until college that I was like really thrown into the engineering field. And I just hope that they say, hey, I'm going to see if I want it. If you want it, go get it. If you don't, totally fine. Do what you would like to do. But I at least want to give you that exposure to it to say, hey, this is something I want to do for the rest of my life.